What's going on? So we're hitting this quarter panel here with the DA from like 1936. Using some of this one-stop rust converter, primer filler, sweet patina. I got a tack cloth because I've seen other people use them. I don't know what it is, but I figured working on this quarter panel is the best thing to do right now, since the OBS needs a flex plate. That needs and everything, the Camaro and the Suburban needs a trans. Best thing to do right now is to hit this with some paint. So I'm gonna get back in with it. The compressor's real loud, so I'll stop, show you my progress when I get done it. So after about like 20-25 minutes, I got it all smoothed out with the 80 grip. There's some pitting in here, but right now we're not doing like a permanent fix. This is just to prevent it from getting worse in the upstate New York weather that's going to be in. So now I'm going to hit from here to here with about 800 grit, following the quarter panel line, or the wheel well line I mean. Follow that along 800 grit, and then use some of the one step, whatever the nonsense called. Hit with that, maybe do the primer just following this along, just for the time being, until I get more permanent solution. Like, I need to get in here for, I don't know how well you can see, but all this pitting in here, get some body filler along here, re-sand it again. So all this is just a temporary fix, so I'm gonna get to it. I'll come back in a minute. I got done with the 800 grit just a second ago. It's really smooth, except in like these areas where the pitting is just absolutely terrible. But I'm gonna hit it with the one step, hopefully get all that taken care of. Hit it with the primer afterwards, just following this along, and then sanding it smooth again. Just this isn't permanent. I just want to get, so all this was all real bad. It was in an accident beforehand, so whoever did it before knew less about bodywork than I did. So none of this paint stayed on. So it's just, that's why all of this is like this, just falling apart. So I'm gonna get ready, get it all prepped for paint, and I'll show you the progress. Final steps of the Mustang project here. Gonna hit it with this tack cloth to clean up this. Yeah, that should be good. Now, gonna take this one step that I've had on the shelf for about 3-4 years now. Get this sprayed just a little. Yeah, that'll hold. Should be done. I put the final coat of the one step on, and it's supposed to turn all this into like a black coating, and that clearly did not. So what's more likely is that it's operator error, and I did not do the proper procedures for like preparing the surface. More than likely that's what happened. So instead of trying to fix this problem that didn't do anything, I'm just going to primer it, do 2-3 coats of primer, lightly sand it, get it all smoothed out again. I'm not going to bother blending it into the paint. I'll do that later, so that means never. So if you come in close, you can see I did a pretty good job of cleaning it up, making it look like it was originally from the factory. Well, that's how it's supposed to look, at least from the factory. So then when you come to the side that I did, you can clearly tell that something was done awry. I don't have the duplicolor, of course, to match the paint, so it's just gonna be primered for a while. But like, if you come in close, you know, whoever worked on this clearly did that wrong. And on video you can't really tell, but the pitting is so much worse. It's super obvious. I gotta come back in here with some body filler. Get that taken care of, re-sand all this out, feather it out, make it real nice looking. But then that should be it. But for the time being, that's just how she's gonna look. So anyway, thanks for stopping in, watching me struggle, do body work for the first time on the Mustang. So yeah, see you next time.